Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bonnie Blue and I'm back for another Black Inquiry review. Shout out to my people on Black Inquiries. Me show mad love for the first review. Puma and Sky and Kwani and Walt and Teddy and Sassy. I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all so much. Okay, so let me get into my review. I'm glad that I said that first, so ain't no fucking hard feelings because I'm about to go in. So if you wasn't ready, get your snacks, okay? Like, here we go. It starts off with Richard. And I'm not going to be calling him oh shit anymore because you're not about to be having me raising my cursing level just to say your fucking name, okay? So, and then I cursed. So, Richard is in court. And y'all, look at, he only got $120 fine, 1 day of community service, and the drug charge does not affect his pending gun charge. Really? 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 Nigga will get lost in the justice system in New Orleans. Oh my God. Directly to OPP. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Straight to OPP. And you know, if you got a good lawyer, your mama ignorant enough, we'll see how fast it takes for you to get out. But you definitely would not have a pending gun charge out on bond and then get arrested for having cocaine on you. Child, it would not go down like that down here. You niggas are lucky in New York. Count your motherfucking blessings. Okay, I say it like that. Instead of going straight home like he should have done, or straight to his baby mama house who's pregnant and damn near about to bust and explain the situation like a grown-ass man, he decides to go to the shop first and tell his homeboys what the fuck then transpired and to tell Donna that he's out of jail because she was the first person he called because he was too scared to call Anya's crazy ass. First of all, let me tell you something. I'm gonna need for you, and I'm also getting tired of this whole little everybody want to call his baby mama's crazy. No, nigga, you keep picking these crazy bitches. Something is wrong with you too. And we've already noticed that something is so wrong. And like I feel like this is what's going on in this book, y'all. I talked about it in Love and Hip Hop, but I got sent this book by Lloyd Johnson called The Dog Catchers, and I'm only on chapter 1 right now, but I will be doing a video review when I am done. You can get this book on Amazon, I believe. So go and type in The Dog Catcher and it should come up on Amazon. Yeah. So it's kind of like that where you have people that have fucked up parents, you know what I'm saying? And it's these two people with fucked up parents coming together and they don't know how to do anything but be fucked up because their parents were fucked up. And it's just so sad to see how volatile and how this shit keeps going. It's like a cycle of not being able to properly bring your children up because you're so busy getting in your own fucking way. Like, I can't believe this dude got off with only $120 fine. We get worse fines than that for fucking speeding tickets out here. And you got coke on you and you got fined $120 in 1 day of community service, my nigga. And yet you still around here fucking up. What in the shiggles? They at the shop, right? Let's get to this first, because you know we're talking about Donna. Once again, Duchess, whoever else in the in there, in the spot, in the shop, is talking about how Donna is loose booty. She loose booty like that at the bottom, loose booty. You know what I'm saying? When they walk, look like they ain't got no drawers on, whether they got on drawers or not. Loose booty. I knew a girl like that in high school. Felt like she was too fucking young for her ass to be that loose. But hey, I don't know her life. Whatever. Y'all, the girl Donna, like, here's my thing. You have to have low self-esteem if you ain't punched never bitch in their mouth yet for calling you a hoe. I'm just saying, even if you are a hoe, I don't know hoes that don't punch other bitches in the mouth for calling them a hoe. I don't know hoes like that. All hoes I know be like, I'm a hoe, but you ain't about to call me a hoe. You know what I'm saying? You don't know about my hodem, okay? You ain't in my pussy. You can't count my ring. I don't know what's going on, but if I was Donna, bitch would have fucked somebody up or at least got into an altercation with one of these bitches with all this hoe calling, okay? Especially like in Sky's situation, because come on, Sky, we done seen you do some hoe shit and you are her rat. You are her rat. I love you, bitch, but you're a hood rat, and we're gonna get into that. So Richard finally goes home to Anya, and she's mad because he's trying to act like ain't nothing happened. You know, I went to jail. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I told her because I didn't want to tell you. I knew you was going to get mad. I mean, I don't know what you want me. I mean, but you're acting like, you acting like it's not a big deal, Richard. It's a big deal. You went to jail. We have a child coming. And you don't tell your fiance. You tell this girl. And you expect me to trust you, Richard? Like, this is ridiculous. And he just shuts down and is like, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? And it's like, nigga, I'm going to tell you what she wanted. In Minnie Mouse's weird fucking way. She wanted you to come in there and say, baby, I'm sorry. It will never happen again. I'm so sorry that I put our lives in that type of danger again. Of you not having me here when you have our baby. I'm so fucking sorry. I apologize. I didn't call you first because I was being a bitch. I was scared of what you were going to say and how you were going to react. I didn't want to disappoint you. That's the only reason I called her first. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't want you to find out until I could talk to you face to face. And I also didn't want to stress you out because you're pregnant. So I'm sorry for that. But I'm here right now. What you need? You need me to rub your feet? You need something? What you need? And you should have stayed your ass there with her that night. And not got up and went back to the apartment that you share with the bitch that you do coke and occasionally fuck, from what we understand. That's what she wanted. That's what she wanted. She wanted you to reassure her. Even if she knows it ain't real, even if she be like in her mind, this nigga gonna fuck up again, at the moment, a pregnant bitch wants to feel assured that the nigga she's pregnant by cares enough to mind fuck her into thinking everything is gonna be okay, even if it's just for a couple of minutes. God damn. Well, we gotta write a book for you niggas? I mean, damn. So I'm moving along, y'all. Duchess and Kwani meet up because apparently they're cool for the time being. Kwani, I've already tweeted you and told you we're gonna have to talk about that fight. Duchess, we will have to talk about that fight too. I'm gonna need both sides of the story. Okay, I'm gonna need to know why, when, what, where. Okay, because I'm still confused about what was going on from that video. But right now, these bitches is friends. And I'm like, okay, I'm here for it. Y'all know I like to see Kwani. And they're basically just talking about where they are in their lives. Kwani feels like she has lost herself in being Puma's wife. And I don't know if losing yourself is the right word for it. I don't know. Because I hate when women say that. Because I feel like you should never lose yourself in no fucking relationship. Bitch, you was with you all day. How did you lose yourself? You know what I'm saying? But what I think she means by it is that all of a sudden what she wants isn't as important, because now it's not about her, it's not about him, it's about them as a unit. So she has to be understanding when he has to go make money, even though it's an inconvenience to her emotions, it's an inconvenience to their household, it's an inconvenience to her feelings. But how she feels doesn't matter because he has to go and make this money. So again, losing yourself because what you want is of no consequence. What you want doesn't really fucking matter right now. What matters right now is whatever Puma wants to do and what this baby needs. And I feel like all of that at once is probably a lot and a shock at some point. But I feel like eventually she's going to figure it out. She's going to get the shit together. They're going to be okay. I don't think they're going to break up. I don't want them to break up. You have to hold on, okay? When you marry somebody, I want everybody to put it in their head that it's forever unless motherfuckers is habitually cheating or beating you or raping children. Be in it forever. So, Siraj, a sneaker ambassador for the East Coast, comes through so they can talk about how successful street niggas are nowadays. And this is like another one of them scenes where we only showing you who they tattooing so we can talk about them without really having to just be talking about them the whole episode. And we got to talk about how successful C's is and how proud he is of himself because he's redoing the shop. Good for him. Back to the scene with Kwani and Duchess, because I forgot that Sassy shows up eventually after Duchess invites Kwani to Paris to get her mind off of what's going on with Puma. Well, Sassy's like, oh, can I go? Shit. I mean, fuck. Whenever somebody says they're going to Paris, you like, shit, can I go? That's what I would have said. And for some reason, Duchess took that as her inviting herself because she's not going to be mean enough to say no, even though she doesn't necessarily want her to go because she don't fuck with her like that. According to Duchess, she has tried to reach out to Sassy, but to no avail. So them hoes ain't cool. They frenemies. And I'm like, let's be grown. Let's be grown, okay? If it were me, if it were me, I'd have been like, okay, so you won't go on this trip with me, but when I try to holler at you and I try to get together with you, you don't want to holler, but you won't go out the country with me? Is that what you're trying to say right now? Ask any of my friends. A conversation with me will go just like that, bitch. We're going to talk about this shit right now, okay? And if we in this conversation, cool, then bitch, we going to Paris. But if not, bitch, it's just me and Kwani and Sky. Ain't no hard feelings. I'm sure that Sassy will get to Paris one way or another without anybody's help. She already been traveling all over the place doing her modeling thing, you know, from what I can see on Instagram. So, you know, that situation wasn't handled right. But we gonna see what's gonna happen with that shit. So anyway, Walt, Donna, and Ted are supposed to be moving, you know, some furniture out of the shop so that they can fix it up and take down the wall and all this type of shit. And I don't know why. And I guess it's because, you know, these young women, for some reason, let these men treat them like that. Like, you let everybody perceive you as a hoe, and then you let these niggas turn you into a whipping boy and got you picking up heavy-ass furniture with Walt. Fuck no. Fuck no. See these things right here? See these things right here? And that shit down there? That ensures that I'm not carrying no heavy shit. If they got a nigga standing right here that's trying to keep his fat muscles inside his sweatshirt because he's so damn buff. Fuck out of here. Okay? Teddy. Bitches don't love you right now for that. Okay? There's no way. It's all fun and games when we talking about he ain't got no job. You don't be doing shit. Ha ha ha. But nigga sneaker game on top. Okay, no. Okay, nigga sweat, you know, tight shirt game on top. Nigga tight fucking sweatshirt game on lock. But you can't help them move furniture. You got that fucking bald head female walking around carrying that heavy ass shit while you opening doors and shit. My nigga, really, you thought that was gentleman? Like, I smacked the shit out you, Teddy. But see, that's just me. I'd have been looking at you motherfuckers like y'all was stupid. She must don't know, okay? Like, you know, bitches don't be having father figures and shit. I guess they just let niggas talk to them, handle them any kind of way. But I'd have been like, nah, move these light pictures off the wall. Your big ass need to pick that shit up. So like another time when we gotta see a client just so we can talk about something that's going on in a crew, okay? So the chick comes in to get a bird tattooed on her vagina because it empowers her pussy to get a tattoo on it. And I'm like, crazy bitch, okay. I'm tatted up, don't get me wrong. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tattoos all together, okay? And trying hard not to get another one until I get somebody like Duchess to do it, okay? But at the same time, there's no way that I'm going to be tatting my pum pum, okay? It is precious. It is great the way it is. Anyway, I was just so confused by that. But yeah, anyway, we're using this situation so we can sit up there and talk about how Duchess and Caesar don't fuck with each other no more and, you know, whatever. She ain't, you know, you can't just turn your love off like that, you know? You can't just turn your love off. But she focusing on her business. She focusing on what she doing right now. And I'm like, I'm happy. I'm happy that Duchess is where she is right now. I don't know how long it's going to last. But as of this moment right now, she's calm. Okay, she didn't put the brakes on the situation with C's and she about this money. And that's all I can ask out of any female. Put yourself first and stop acting a fool. I'm cool. All right? I'm fucking cool. Sky is going to pick up her boo Bobby from jail. And this is when I get into why Sky is your favorite hood rat. You know why? Because she, I think, is a self-proclaimed hood rat. I don't think I'm saying anything offensive to her. I hope not. Because I don't know what type of bitch be so excited about going pick a nigga up from jail besides a hood rat. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. They haven't had sex yet. He's been in jail for a month. Okay? And she's going to pick him up from jail. And she's like, I'm going to pick him up. And I'm like, shit, either you with a taxi, because that nigga can't drive. No license right now. Suspended license, whatever he went to jail on. Fucking around with the license, okay? And she take him to a hotel suite. I'm like, so you about to treat this nigga like a lady. You about to treat this nigga like a lady, even though he just got out of jail. And this is when the first thing I think is, I hope he not a dog nigga for her sake. Because you want people, Sky is just so happy and you know, like hood optimistic. You want her to find somebody to fall in love with, right? Don't you? But at the same time, you're thinking to yourself, this shit is starting off so wrong. So wrong. First of all, you trying to prove something to him. Nah, he need to be trying to prove something to you. His fucking ass the one that's been in jail for a month, okay? And another thing, I really feel like the only reason that you waited this long to fuck this man is because he went to jail, which I feel like gave you more of opportunity to learn his personality. You know what I'm saying? And made him know that you was gonna be down for him, since you know, was accepting a phone call and putting money in nigga commissary, which I'm sure you was putting $20 on some cookies for this nigga, okay? I'm just saying, from the looks of it. I would be putting cookies on for Lyric, but you know, we've been together longer than that. That's my shit, okay? I'll just say, I would be putting cookies on this nigga's books, okay? So don't get me wrong. I would turn it to a hood rat if that nigga went to jail, okay? I'm just saying. Depends on for how long, though. I ain't no fool. He take him to the hotel. She choking on strawberries. They get in the tub. And, you know, she's ass naked and trying to be sexy for him. This nigga got on a do-rag. This nigga look like Teddy Rumpkin's fucking, you know, stunt double. It's just, I mean, it's just so real. It's so real. You can't make this type of shit up. And the whole time they in this little nice hotel room, and I'm like, Sky, that's some shit you supposed to do for a nigga after y'all done been together, and he done already spent more than that on you. That's what I'm saying. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. If you got it and he ain't got it yet, you gotta do what you gotta do. But I am not mad at you. What I'm mad at is the fucking camera crew in the room while they're doing all of this. I feel like this should have been a set up the camera and leave type thing. Because you can see that they were there because they zooming in and shit. And the camera's on this side and the camera's up here. And I'm like, there are too many cameras for her to be this fucking naked right now. Oh my God, Sky, why are they in there with y'all? Oh my God, did they tape y'all fucking? Because, I mean, I don't know how both of y'all was fitting in this tub without any fucking going on. Like, alright. Love her. You gotta love them. You gotta love them. So, happy for Sky that her nigga just got out of jail, okay? And they gonna be fucking mad bitches together, and hopefully this will be a long, you know, open relationship that they'll have, okay? Hashtag do you. Richard tells Puma and Teddy that Achilles is not his real son. This nigga did a home DNA test and has discovered that Kathy's son, y'all know the crazy one. They're all crazy if you ask me, okay? Okay, that white one, her ass is crazy too. Because she, you know, like, bitch, no, you crazy too. Okay, so Achilles is not his son biologically, is what he's saying, but he doesn't want anybody to know. He doesn't want his son to know, and he wasn't really going to tell Kathy until he went over to drop some stuff off for Achilles, and Kathy started to go in on him about how messy he was, you know, having babies with all of these different women. Excuse me, y'all. And, you know, he was like, messy? You want to talk messy? What about you? You fucking all the niggas in the hood and they friends that don't know who your baby daddy is. I took a DNA test and Achilles ain't mine. And she's just like, what? Oh my God. He looks like you. He talks like you. He walks like you. He was like, yeah, bitch, I've been in his life. Of course. And I'm like, yeah. Okay, see, so right now it's a toss-up for me. It's a toss-up. I talked to Kathy on Twitter. She said he lied. Okay, I retweeted that. Check my tweets. She said he's a fucking liar. And I'm like, that could be true. I would honestly believe that he took the test wrong or he was lying. I would believe that. I honestly would. I also would believe that Kathy was lying. I'm sorry, but I believe she could be lying too. I believe that they need to go on Maury and make this a special Black Ink Crew episode of Maury or Bill Cunningham, whichever you fucking prefer, and get that DNA test popping. Ain't nobody gotta be, you know, time for this shit. Put that shit through the court so we can make sure the DNA test was taken properly. I ain't trusting no fucking home DNA test. They just getting home pregnancy tests all the way accurate. And they just coming out with home DNA tests. And you want me to believe this shit is 99.9% accurate? Child, please. We would have to go to court after that. But Kathy was already talking about how she don't ask him for no money. She don't ask him for shit anymore because she knows she not going to get it. He pops up missing and all of that type of shit. And he keeps talking about she's keeping the baby from him. But, you know, she's like, I'm not keeping him from him. All you have to do is pick him up and drop him off. It seems like he wants her to be dropping the baby off and picking the baby up. And she's like, I'm not doing that. If you want to come see your son, you come get him and you drop him off. I personally feel like that's a childish fucking argument to be having on both sides. One of y'all needs to stop. Both of y'all need to stop acting like fucking children and handle the situation the right way. Kathy, you should have went to court as soon as y'all had that fucking conversation. DNA test, if he's really his son, fucking child support, scheduled fucking, you know, dates for him to see his child. Cut all of this bullshit out, because leaving it up to y'all is obviously not the smart decision, because y'all not handling this shit right. And I just feel sorry for the baby. I'm gonna be real, okay? Lastly, Duchess and C's have a little, you know, little zinner. Little flirtation. Seem like they might be getting back together. We don't know. She trying to play hard to get. I'm here for it. He's kind of begging like a puppy, but then trying to be an asshole about it, talking about, girl, you know you want me, just trying to make her laugh and shit. And I'm like, okay, I can see y'all working this out. But if y'all do work it out, I hope motherfuckers stop being crazy, because I feel like y'all bring out the most crazy hood traits in one another. Okay, so we're gonna see how this shit go down. Anyway, y'all, that was everything that happened on Black Ink Crew. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all liked. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and Care Bear share for the bitches. Love y'all. See y'all in the next review.